Here's Mike as the Bucs go out for infield and outfield. It's a pregame show brought to you by Crash.
Or is it audio output capture that we need to do?
Sorry, cheeky.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, they're both plugged. Okay. So this one seems to be working on its own.
Oh, yeah, I'll be in the dugout. You're paying one. So what? Under the desk, yeah.
So wait.
No.
Let's see if this is working.
No, these two are mine.
They might both just be working. They just might not both connect together.
You know what? I'm gonna fix this thing. I'm gonna use this tape. Should we just roll? Let's roll one. That one's working right now. All good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Although let's see here. Wait, what's the YouTube channel for it?
Bucs.
Oh.
We have their lineup.
We have their roster from their website, but that's a good idea. Let's go get the other team.
You also have the number of nurses that are on station. Yes. And you got some swimming? Yeah. Can you hand me that right there? The bottom one? Yeah. Thanks, man.
Alright, here we go. Let's see if this is working. Can you hear me? Do you want to go outside and then like log on?
Check it out. And then whenever you want to mute yourself.
Yeah, I know how that works.
Yeah.
Peyton, can you hear me? Text if you can. Okay.
Hey, start a little pregame show. Go ahead and talk for a couple minutes. Let's see if I can hear it.
Okay. And welcome to LA Valley College. I am Crash Collier. And today we have the Ventura County Buccaneers taking on the San Gabriel Valley Monarchs. Should be a very interesting and exciting game today.
I guess.
As
We got the other team.
okay. And it looks like Ryan just showed up with our starting lineups for both teams. So we will see what he has to say about that. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Here, do you want to... So we for sure got one working.
Yeah, let's roll with that. Mute up and...
Or do you want to just... Because if we just can't hear ourselves, it's not really a problem.
Yeah. I can hear you fine.
I can't hear you at all, but... So, Peyton, what do you think's going to happen in this game today? So, Peyton.
Beautiful day. We're here to play some good baseball, and you see the Bucs take infield outfield now. It's looking pretty good. You know?
Yeah.
I'm excited for this game.
Bucs come off a big win on Thursday night.
Big win. A lot of offense in that game. Hopefully they continue that today.
Very opposite of their previous game, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's for sure. Good positive bounce off from last game to this one. See if the guys can get it rolling.
Yeah.
I can hear Crash's mic really well, but I can't hear yours.
All right.
All right, well, let's roll one.
All right.
Let's roll one.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
You think this is a 16?
And we'll switch off everything.
On the
All right.
calculator, you think that's number 16? Because there's a number 16 from the website, but...
Let me see.
So that was
Number 12, Shane Doherty.
And we welcome you to LA Valley College for today's conference game between the Ventura County Bucs and the
First pitch,
San Gabriel Valley Monarchs. Here comes the pitch. On the mound for the Bucs is
I think it's one of the. I think it's this one, right? Or desktop audio, or this one, and this one up. Or okay, there we are. There we are. Is that it?
okay. Apologies. We have some technical difficulties. Okay. Colby Bat on the mound. One ball, two strikes, and he got him swinging.
Now batting, number 9, Jack Escarrera.
Jack Escarrera up now for the Bucs. Colby Bat with an early strikeout. Pops that one up. Rises there. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 25, Jake Traby.
Jake Traby, the batter, now for the Monarchs. And takes called first strike. 0-1 the count. For those of you just joined, I'm Crash Collier. Takes the next pitch low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is high. 2-1 the count. Ball is low. 3-1 on. And that's a walk. Monarchs get one on early.
Now batting, number 19, Matt Rice.
Takes a called strike on one. And apologies, our scoreboard is not working right now. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner tries to steal, and he's out at second. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Bucs up to bat. Hello, hello, hello.
Number 7, Aiden Nunez.
Aiden. Hello, hello.
Is it still lagging?
Hello. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Testing,
Is it
testing.
behind? There.
Just a hair. Testing, testing. All right. And we are back in the bottom of the first here at LA Valley College. Ethan Dungo up to bat. And he'll be facing Aiden Nunez of the Monarchs. Bucs 1-2 on the season, with Nunez ground ball to third. Segura Dolio's there. 1 out early on 1 pitch.
Now batting, number 29, Carson Chavez.
And Carson Chavez now the batter for the Bucs.
29?
Bucs, after having a couple of tough losses early, had a very strong and convincing win on Thursday. Look to keep the momentum going today. As Chavez takes ball 1. Chavez doesn't swing, but the pitch is thrown for a strike. 1-1 the count. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chavez swings at the next pitch he sees, evens the count up at 2 apiece. And the umpire says he wants around. 2 outs for the Bucs.
Now batting, number 15, Jared Segura.
Jared Segura, now the batter for the Bucs. Hoping to get a late rally here in the first inning. Keep Ventura County's first inning going. He steps into the batter's box. Takes a called first strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch is low. 1-1 the count. Ball just catches the inside corner there. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Segura down to his final strike. Here comes the pitch. And he launches it to left center field for a base hit. That goes over the left fielder's head. Segura going to second. And he is going to be in there with a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 11, Hudson Story.
Hudson Story, now the batter for the Bucs. Story, starting in left field today. Hoping to bring Segura home. Ground ball back to the mound. Or back to first, apologies. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the top of the 2nd. Still no score here at LA Valley College.
And we're back. Matt Rice will get things started for the Monarchs. First pitch to him is taken for a strike. Next pitch swung on up the middle. It's going to get through for a base hit. Rice will lead things off here in the top of the second for the Monarchs with a single.
Now batting number 11, Adrian Roman.
Roman, the next hitter for the Monarchs. As they got their first base runner of the day. First pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, it's crashing on the barely picks up.
Check the runner over at first. Here's the 1-0. It's taken on the inside corner. 1-1. Bet looking to get out of this. Top of the second. So the leadoff man is on, but nobody out. Next pitch is upstairs. Two and one the count. Three and one. Fouled back, full count. Beautiful day here at LA Valley College. The Bucs look to win back-to-back games. So they got their first win a few days ago. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's going to be a base hit to left field. That'll advance the runner in just a second. It's going to be first and second with nobody out.
Now batting number 14, Dominic Del Hoyo.
Del Hoyo will be the batter. Bet looking to get a ground ball here. Maybe turn two. It's the first pitch to Del Hoyo. It's a curveball that didn't drop in there enough. It's going to stay up, be 1-0. Next pitch. It's taken for a strike. Heater there from Bet on the outside corner. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. De La Hoya quickly in the hole at 0-2. Or 1-2, excuse me. Be a big out here for Bet. Try to make this a rather clean top of the second.
He got off to a little shaky start. Not much of a lead there at second. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt or in the turf. It's 2-2. Nice stop there by Chavez. Hold the runners. Two on, 2-2 the count. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Down the third base line. Third base coach making zero effort to get that one. Count will remain 2-2 for Del Hoyo. The 2-2 fouled again. Connor Cafferty out there for the Bucs, handing over a couple balls for the umpire. In the second inning, the umpire already needs baseballs. Not a good sign when it's 90 degrees outside. Got a long day ahead of us. A lot of foul balls here in this at-bat. Here's the 2-2 from Bet. Taken for strike 3. Backwards K there from Bet. His second strikeout of the day.
Batting number 21, Jake Hernandez.
That'll be the first out of the inning. It'll bring up Jake Hernandez with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the second. Pitch is taken upstairs. 1-0 the count. That slider just misses on the outside part of the plate. 2-0 now. Bet not really getting ahead on counts early in this game. Hopefully he can adjust that as he goes through this Monarchs lineup. Here's the 2-0. Swung on third base, could be 2. Steps on 1 for 1 out, and he'll throw it across the bag. Nice play by Segura to step on the third base bag and throw it across the diamond for a double play. Well, that'll end the inning. Nothing done there from Bet. Way to get out of it. Count, and the score will remain 0-0. And we'll go to the bottom of the second.
Nice play.
Moses Hyde will get things started here for the Bucs in this bottom half of the second. First pitch to him is going to be taken in the turf. It's going to be 1-0.
Hey, who's the manager for the Bucs? Coach Bobby's playing first.
2-0 the count. Two O's on the outside part of the plate. It'll be 2-1. Good take there from Hyde. Not the best pitch to hit. Call could have went either way. Here's the 2-1. Hanging curveball. Be fouled back right at us. It's going to be 2-2. Nunez, a 1-2-3 first. We'll see what he does here against the Bucs. 4, 5, and 6 hitters. The next pitch was taken from a ball. It's going to be 3-2. Full count here for Hyde to lead things off. Taken for strike 3. Backwards K there for Nunez, his second of the day. Hyde will go down looking.
Now batting, number 26, Jaden Rez.
Jaden Rez, the next batter. The first baseman for the Bucs. Hyde saw a lot of pitches there to lead things off for the Bucs, but didn't swing at any of them. First pitch for Rez, taken for a strike. Next pitch, swung on, cut right through. 0-2 as Rez is quickly down in the hole. Here's the 0-2. Swung on out to center field. Going back on it will be Navarrete. He will make the grab without a problem. It'll be 2 outs in this bottom of the second.
Now batting, number 28, Sean Parkinson.
The big Sean Parkinson on here with 2 outs and nobody on, trying to get things started for the Bucs here. As Nunez has retired 5 batters in a row. First 5 batters he's faced against the Bucs. First pitch to Parkinson's taken for a strike. The 0-1 is going to go all the way back to the backstop. One and 1 the count. Be 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to Parkinson. It's a hanging breaking ball to even the count at 2-2. Two swung on. Nice piece of hitting there for Parkinson. It's going to get down for a 2-out base hit. Breaking ball on the outer part of the plate. Parkinson just shortens up and knocks that out into the right center field.
Billingsley.
Riker Billingsley will be on here with Parkinson on first and 2 outs for him. Looking to get a little 2-out rally going for the Bucs on this beautiful day here at LA Valley College. First pitch going to be outside, 1-0. Next pitch swung down the third base side. It's in foul territory and it'll get out of play. Be 1-1. One and one the count. Here's the pitch on Billingsley. Swings at that one. Right out to center field again as Naverts will put out Billingsley there. That'll end the inning. Well, get a 2-out base hit, but can't do much with it. As the Bucs go down 1, 2, 3, 4 hitters, and score will remain 0-0. We'll go to the top half of the third.
We are back here in the top of the third inning, and Benny Vogel, now the batter for the Monarchs. Colby Bett still on the mound. Takes a called first strike. 0-1 the count. Pitch is low. 1-1 the count. Vogel gets a piece of it, sends in left center field for a leadoff single.
Number 6, Aiden Salcedo.
And that brings Aiden Salcedo to the lineup, or to the plate for the Monarchs. First pitch from Betty is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Betty decides to check in on Vogel at first base. Betty again throws in. Rose is there, helping keep an eye on Vogel. Betty throws a strike that Salcedo swings at before Chavez throws to Rez to again keep an eye on Vogel. Vogel must have some speed if the Bucs seem this worried about him, considering that's now 3 times in a row they've thrown to first. And Salcedo sends into left. Segura is there. And he makes the first out. Vogel will have to stay at first base.
Now batting, number 8, John Naverts.
And that brings John Naverts up to the plate. Naverts, the 10th and final guy in the Monarchs lineup to bat. And we'll be back at the top of the order after him. He sends one into left. And Segura fields it. Runners only advance 1 base each. And now we have Doherty back up.
Should be 12.
Now batting, number 12, Shane Doherty.
And Shane Doherty now up. Doherty struck out swinging his first time up. Now has runners on first and second for his second at bat of the game. Takes the ball. 1-0. Vogel seeming to try to tease Betty from second base now. Betty looking over his shoulder. Really keeping an eye on Vogel. Vogel must have some speed. That must have the Bucs defense worried. He gets Doherty swinging. 1-1 the count. Doherty fouls that one off. Keeps the count at 1-2. Pitch is high. Chavez is there to stop it. Evens the count out at 2 apiece. Doherty sends into left field and just foul. Still 2-2 the count. Segura couldn't quite run it down. Someone was pulled really far down the line. Betty's delivery is outside. We now have a full count.
Alright, can you guys cover before once a minute and by dropping it real quick?
Just hope nothing crazy happens.
I did it in the last one.
Betty throws to second. Checks on Vogel. Vasquez there to keep the Monarchs right fielder in check. Try to keep him on his toes so doesn't try to steal. Still full count. And Doherty calls for time. Doherty now back in the batter's box. Here comes the payoff pitch. And Doherty fouls it off down the third. Fouls it off. Still a 3-2 count. Colby Betty again checks in on Vogel. Vasquez there to keep him in check. Betty really trying to keep Vogel on his toes right now. As Doherty grounds another pitch off. I think this is turning into a very long at bat. I think that's now 6 or 7 pitches that Doherty has faced this inning. And is really Doherty seems really determined not to strike out after going down swinging last inning, or 2 innings ago. And Betty gets Doherty swinging. Make that 2 outs.
Now batting, number 9, Jack Esquerra.
And that brings Jack Esquerra up to the plate. Monarchs extra hitter. Fouled out down the first baseline his first time up. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. Takes ball 1.
I don't know, man. I just gotta keep myself fed before I pass out in the food.
1-0 the count. Vogel dancing off second a little too far, seems to have slipped up and decides to retreat. But seemed like he may have been looked like he may have been trying to steal before. It's like he may have caught edge in the dirt. Ground ball down the third base line. It's foul. 1 ball, 1 strike is now the count. Esquerra. I mean, trying to get a good contact. Had a decent contact, but didn't quite do too well. Seems like right now, and pitch is just high. 2-1 the count. Colby Betty seems most worried about Vogel on second, even though there are 2 outs, and he has a good chance of, I think, taking down Esquerra right here at the plate. You have 2 outs, no need to really worry too much. But he chooses to go back to Vasquez at second, and again, just keep Vogel coming back to second.
I'm feeling for him.
Betty gets Esquerra to swing at that one as it falls into the dirt. 2-2 the count. That one just outside. Full count.
Come on, Blue. Too hot.
It's pretty out. Pretty hot out here.
It is pretty hot out there.
And on this pitch, do not be surprised to see both runners, most notably Vogel, try to steal, considering it's a full count with 2 outs.
They better be going.
And Betty
Knew that was coming.
choosing to, quite predictably at this point, choosing to check in on Vogel once again. I think at this point this is probably a surprise to nobody watching the game. Betty has seemed the most preoccupied with him, with Vogel, and both Vogel and Navarrete attempted to steal, but they will be forced back to their respective bases due to a foul ball by Escuera. Escuera also having a very long at bat. Maybe not so much on pitches, but it just seems like a long one considering how many times Betty has opted to throw to second in this at bat alone. And it looks like
What?
maybe a balk was called. I'm having a little trouble.
Pitch clock? Is there a pitch clock?
I don't think there's a.
Now
Everyone's
batting
trying to
number
figure out
5,
what's going on. I'm going to suspect a balk considering it was a 3-2 count. But regardless, the bases are now loaded with 2 outs. And Jake Traby now up to bat for the Monarchs.
I don't know what the hell just happened. No, there's no pitch clock, is there?
No, it shouldn't be.
Traby caught stealing, walked and then was caught stealing last inning. Fouls one down the first base line. Rez is there and he's got it. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Monarchs escaping without ending the inning unscathed. And still no score. We are back in the bottom of the 3rd inning here. Joshua Sotella, batter for the Bucs, and he grounds one to third base. Segura is there. Throws it to Rez. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting
Nomar Vasquez. Now the batter for the Bucs. He is the 10th of 10 batters that the Ventura is running out today before we head back to the top of the lineup.
Number?
No. He grounded up to short, I think.
Takes a called first strike. 0-1 the count. Vasquez, currently a in his second year at Irvine Valley College. Hoping to use the summer. Takes a ball. Vasquez hoping to use the summer to improve his game. Hopefully impress some four-year universities to transfer to. Takes a called strike. Puts the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball hits the dirt. Rice there to stop it, but evens the count out at 2 apiece. Vasquez now has a full count with 1 out. Here comes the payoff pitch from Nunez. It is grounded to third. Segura again is there. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 12, Ethan Dungo.
And now we are back to the top of the lineup. Ethan Dungo up to bat. Dungo 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out to third. So this Bucs lineup is very much kept Segura busy at third. Or De Hoyo, apologies. De Hoyo at third. Dungo takes a called first strike, 0-1. Second pitch from Nunez is low, 1-1 the count. One and 2 the count as Dungo takes another called strike. Here comes the 1-2 delivery from Nunez. Dungo grounds it to short. Doherty is there, but he is safe at first. Ethan Dungo with an infield base hit.
Number 29, Carson.
Puts a runner on with 2 outs, and Carson Chavez up to the plate for the Bucs.
That's a hit. No, it's not there.
Carson Chavez struck out looking his first time out today in the first inning, so he's 0 for 1 on the day. Swings at the first pitch he sees, 0-1. Dungo thought about maybe trying to take second, but decides against it. Had a very large lead at first, and kept extending it as the pitch was thrown. Nunez checks in on Dungo. And Dungo again flirts with stealing, decides not to, and is forced out at second. So that's 3 outs. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Still no score here at LA Valley College.
Excuse me, we have a question. What happened?
Matt Rice lead things off here in the top half of the fourth for the Monarchs. Still no score here at LA Valley College. Here's the first pitch. It's taken for a strike. Betty working through 3 shutout innings thus far. Trying to get a clean 4th inning here. 1-1 the count. Two and one. Three balls and a strike. Looks like we'll have a mountain visit here for Betty. Mid-batter. It's a little... Don't see this too often. Well, Betty did throw 3 balls within probably 30 seconds, so he was working rather quickly, and I'm sure coach is just telling him to slow it down, relax, no rush. Or coach could just be stalling, as there is action in the bullpen for the Bucs. We'll get back and see who that is shortly. So we're unable to see it at the moment. It's a 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. Count will be 3-2. Strikeout for Betty, excuse me. It's gonna be his 3rd punch out
Now batting, number 11, Adrian Roman.
of the day. Adrian Roman, next batter for the Monarchs. Yeah. Roman singled his last time up. It's quickly in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, it's early at the top of the fourth. You know, almost scored that.
0-2, here's the pitch from Betty. Slider, tried to backdoor slider there. Couldn't catch the plate. It's a 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on out to center field. Hyde is not going to be able to get to it. It's going to drop right in front of him for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, number 14, Dominic Del Hoyo.
Roman is on, and Del Hoyo the next batter, who struck out looking his last time up. One on and one out. Not much of a lead at all there from first, about 2 steps. First pitch taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and fouled back, almost into the dugout. Another 0-2 count here, as Betty has had back-to-back hitters in the hole quickly, but suffered a 2-strike base hit the previous at-bat. See if he can make a good 0-2 pitch here. Upstairs, shows him a high fastball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 count. Swung on and missed. Betty, another strikeout. It's going to be his second of the inning, his fourth of the day. That'll be the second out of this top half of the fourth.
Now batting, number 21, Jake Hernandez.
Hernandez will be the next batter for the Monarchs. 1 on and 2 out for him. See if he can get something going here. The bullpen has stopped throwing for the Bucs. Still don't know who that is down there, but he has stopped throwing and hoping that Betty gets through this inning. Could be Betty's last batter here if Hernandez reaches. We'll see what happens here. Here's the 1-0. It's going to be a hanging curveball that gets him in the shoulder. It's a hit by pitch. It's going to be 2 on, 2 out, and it looks like that was Betty's final batter. Well, Betty goes 3 1/3, or 3 2/3. See if Coach takes the ball. He will. Betty not happy. But we're going to go to the bullpen here. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by nobody. Don't have any sponsors. So, reach out. The Bucs looking for sponsors. That'll be the end of the day for Betty. He goes 3 2/3, but does not allow a run, although leaves 2 base runners in this top half of the fourth. We will see what happens when we come back.
Benny Vogel.
Benny Vogel will see if he can knock in a couple base runners here as the Monarchs have 2 on and 2 out. As Hunter Boylan takes the mound, trying to get out of this top half of the fourth for the Bucs. Catching change behind the plate as well, as Chavez will go to the designated hitter spot, as he will remain in the lineup. But taking over his place behind the plate will be Sean Parkinson. Catching Boylan. 1-0 the count. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. It's inside. 2-0. Good spot there from Boylan. Trying to attack inside. Here's the 2-0 to Vogel. Just misses upstairs. 3-0. Vogel singled his last time up and was checked on base about 18 times. To Vogel. Never mind. Five hits for the Monarchs thus far in the top half of the fourth. 3 for the Bucs. Here's the 3-0. 4-pitch walk. Not what you want to see when you bring in a relief pitcher out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 6, Aiden Salcedo.
Now Aiden Salcedo, right-handed hitter, will come up to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs, a pivotal part in this ball game, as we have not seen this many ducks on the pond this afternoon. First pitch from Boylan. The slider taken inside. Boylan yet to throw a strike. It's a 1-0 count. 5 straight balls now. Here's the 1-0. It's taken for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Right on the outside corner. 1-2 will be the count. Boylan trying to get out of this jam for Betty, as Betty has 2 runners on base that would be charged to him if they scored, but we don't want to see that. This is the Bucs broadcast. Here's the 1-2. Swung on out to left center field, right in the gap. It's going to go off the wall. That'll score 1, 2, and here comes the 3rd run from the plate. 3rd run will score easily. That's going to be a bases clearing double as the Monarchs take a quick 3-0 lead. God, not what you want to see when the bases are loaded and you bring in someone from the bullpen. John Navarrete's going to be the next batter for the Monarchs. Man, that's crushed. That's a crusher. Navarrete single his last time up. Pitch is way off the plate. Go back to the backstop. 1-0 the count. Salcedo will advance to third base on that pass ball. Next pitch taken for a strike. 1-1 the count. Pitch is upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 2-2 the count now. Boylan just trying to keep this a 3-run game now. That's all you can do at this point. It's the Bucs down 3-0 now in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Boylan gets the strikeout. Prevents that 4th run from scoring, but not before Salcedo clears the bases, with a 2-run double, or a 3-run double, Bases clearing. 3-0 Monarchs. We'll go to the bottom half of the 4th.
Segura.
Jared Segura trying to get things started here for the Bucs, and boy, he needs to. The Bucs have not gotten much going. As they still have not scored. Pitch is swung on. Foul territory. Trappy will make the grab.
Now batting.
Hudson Story, the next batter. Takes that one for a ball, 1-0. Pitch almost hits him. 2-0 the count. I think we had a little mic issue there. Apologies for that. So we don't have top-notch stuff here. We're working with what we got. We got some good things, though. So we're making this broadcast work, bringing this to you live from LA Valley College. 3-0 the count now. To Story. Inside. Going to be a 4-pitch walk. With 1 out.
Now batting, number 22, Moses Hyde.
Moses Hyde will be the next batter.
There's a lot of 3 guys.
1 on, 1 out for Moses Hyde. First pitch, taken for a ball.
3 guys on the team on this team that I need.
Bucs chasing 3 here in this bottom of the 4th. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-0 the count now on Hyde. Three and 0 now. See if Hyde gets the green light here, as it is summer ball. All these guys want to do is hit the baseball. I don't want to see 4 pitches and take first, I'm assuming. 3-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Can't do much with that one. That one's in the dirt. Another walk, as Hyde will take first. Story will head to second. It's going to be 2 on and 1 out.
Jaden Rez.
For Jaden Rez, the first baseman here for the Bucs.
We have 1 guy, so don't
Bucs have an opportunity to cut this lead to 1 or 2, or maybe 3. It's 3-0 here. So the Monarchs are up. First pitch to him, another ball. What do you know? Best advice you could give for the Bucs now, if you're the hitting coach, is, hey, don't swing. Not throwing anything close. Way outside, 2-0. Two and 0 is hit out. Jam shot to right center field. It's down for a base hit.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he went out.
But Hyde will be out at second, as he didn't quite see the ball land. He thought it would be caught by Navarrete, but Navarrete let it drop and threw him out at second, so it's going to go down as, I guess, a fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 28, Sean Parkinson.
Sean Parkinson will be the batter here for the Bucs, with runners at the corners and 2 out. So first pitch to him is taken for a strike. Tough play there for Hyde, as he's not able to advance to second. The Bucs would have had bases loaded with only 1 out. Sure, in the dugout, the coach will say, well, gotta always look where the outfielders are playing. As a base runner, that's why it's summer ball. The boys are learning. Next pitch is going to be in the turf. 2-1. Rez took second on that. Now Parkinson's got 2 runners in scoring position with 2 out. Here's the pitch. It's taken for a strike. Beautiful slider there. Runners at second and third. 2-2 count. 2 out. Here's the pitch. Good take there from Parkinson. It's going to be a full count now. Big at bat here in this ball game. So the Bucs are chasing 3, but can't get 3 if you don't get 1. Base hit likely scores 2. Here's the payoff pitch to Parkinson. Oh!
I'm gonna hit the bat. Hit the bat.
Pitch hits the bat. He's going to hang in there. I thought it hit him in the helmet. That's why I had the unusual ooh reaction. But no, hit the bat. He'll stay in there. We'll do it again. Here's the payoff pitch. It's going to be in there for strike 3. A fastball that gets him on the inside corner. Well, you can't say the Bucs didn't have an opportunity to score there, as they leave runners at second and third, and a base running blunder cost them the bottom half of the 4th. We'll go to the top of the 5th. It's 3-0.
And we are back here in the top of the 5th
Now batting,
at
number 12,
LA Valley
Shane
College.
Doherty.
Crash Collier back on the call. And Shane Doherty back up for the Monarchs. He takes ball 1. Hunter Boylan still the pitcher. Had a rough inning after he came in relief. Now facing the top of the order for the Monarchs. Second pitch from Boylan. Outside. 2-0. Doherty takes a called first strike. Doherty has been the most productive today. 2 strikeouts, both of them swing in the first and third innings. Takes ball 3, which is low and inside. Ground ball to third base. Segura is there. And Rez finishes the job. 1 out.
Now batting, number 9, Jack Esquerra.
And that brings Jack Esquerra up to bat for San Gabriel Valley. Esquerra struggling a bit tonight or today. And Esquerra takes ball 1.
Oh, it was the play that it was the disengagement. Yeah.
Number 9?
Yes.
That ball just missing the strike zone. Puts Escuera up 2-0 on Boylan here in the count. 3-0 the count. Boylan continuing to struggle with his command both last inning and this inning. And right as I said that, of course, he throws one across the plate for a strike. But in general, he has struggled to get the ball across the plate. And as a result, load up the bases and put himself in some pretty difficult situations. And that's a 5-pitch walk there.
Now batting number 25.
And that puts
Jake Traby.
That puts runners on. Puts a runner on first with 1 out. And Jake Traby now up to bat. Traby walked and flew out. So he's 0 for 1. Reached once. Takes the first pitch for a ball, which is low and inside. Now, granted, what I was talking about with Boylan, he didn't exactly get him into that. He came in with a tough situation that he inherited from Colby Betty, but still, he has struggled, and that one is way past Chavez for a wild pitch. And Escuera easily advances to second as a result. Puts the count now at 2-0. Traby flies it out to right. Vasquez is there. And Escuera unable to tag due to the lack of depth on it.
Now batting number 19, Matt Rice.
And Matt Rice now up to the plate for the Monarchs. Rice, 1 for 2 tonight. Hit a single, but then also struck out. This is his first time up against Hunter Boylan tonight. Pitch is inside. Puts the count at 1-0. Second pitch. In there for a called strike. 1-1 in the count. Boylan now seeming to find a bit more control as he's thrown 2 outs and has a very good chance of escaping this inning unscathed. And that one gets through. And he hit Rice on that pitch. I'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting number 11, Adrian Roman.
And Adrian Ramon now up to bat for San Gabriel Valley. Ramon, 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles, also scored a run. This will also, like everyone before him so far, he is still, this is his first time facing Boylan tonight. De Hoyo and Hernandez are still the only 2 guys who have yet to face Boylan so far tonight. Everyone else has. Pitch is outside. Puts the count at 2 balls, no strikes. Boylan catches the inside corner with that throw. 2-1 the count. The pitch is outside. Chavez can't keep a hold on it. And allows the runners to each advance base. Escora taking third. And Rice taking second. And the count moves to 3-1 on Adrian Ramon. And that'll load him up. So, bases are loaded with
Now batting,
2
number
outs.
14, Dominic Del Hoyo.
Here in the top of the 5th. And Hunter Boylan, once again, finding himself in trouble, even though this time all runs on base will be charged to him should they score. And Carson Chavez now coming out to talk things over with his pitcher, as does Nomar Vasquez, the second baseman. Apologies. Now behind the plate is Parkinson. Is Sean Parkinson, not Chavez, now behind the plate. They have since switched positions. Delivery is high. 1-0 the count. One and one the count. Dominic De Hoyo now up for the Monarchs. De Hoyo, 2 strikeouts on the night. First one looking, second one swinging. His first at bat also. He'll be the last. He's the final guy who has yet to face Hunter Boylan, as he now finds himself, after fouling that one off, down 1-2 in the count. And that one gets away from Boylan. Everyone advances a base. Monarchs now lead 4-1 here in the top of the 5th. Boylan, it's now the second time he's thrown a pitch wild to the left, where it seems like he's just lost control of it as he was releasing it. And as a result has given runners the opportunity to advance a base.
Do I like it?
And Oyo pops up to center field. Hyde is there. I'll bring the inning to a close, but not before the Monarchs tack another run on the board. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Monarchs lead 4-0. We return here at LA Valley College in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting for your Bucs, number 24, Riker
Josh Porter.
Billingsley.
Now the pitcher for the Monarchs. And Riker Billingsley now up to bat for the Bucs. Billingsley 0 for 1 on the day with a fly out to center field. He finds himself now down 1-0 in the count. Or up 1-0 in the count as he swings at the second pitch. Evens up the count at 1. And he flies out to center field.
Now batting,
1 out.
number 34,
1 out.
Joshua Sotelo.
And that brings up Joshua Sotelo for the Bucs. Sotelo grounded out to third his first time up. Puts him at 0-1 on the day. Takes a called first strike, 0-1. Porter's delivery, catching the bottom of the strike zone there. Sotelo now finds himself down 0-2 in the count. Ground ball to shortstop. Doherty is there. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 9, Nomar Vasquez.
Bucs now seem to struggling to get momentum here in this 5th with Porter now on the mound for San Gabriel Valley. And Nomar Vasquez up to the plate. Vasquez 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out to third. And the pitch close to his head. Didn't hit him, unfortunately. But that puts the count at 1-0 with 2 outs. Vasquez fouls that one, and it just goes down the third base line. 1-1 the count. Vasquez takes a called strike, puts the count at 1-2. And a called third strike. We head to no runs in the bottom of the 5th for the Bucs. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Monarchs still up 4-0.
David Shackleberg will be up. Bird, excuse me, will be up now for the Monarchs. Get things started here in this top half of the 6th. The Bucs chasing 4, but they need to get a clean inning here. Get back to the bats. First pitch, it's way outside, ball 1. Boylan remains in the game for the Bucs. He throws that second pitch in the other batter's box. It's 2-0. Next pitch very high, 3-0. Don't go anywhere batter. That was a strike. 3-1. Here's the 3-1 from Boylan. He walked him. Pitch back to the backstop. Leadoff man is on with a leadoff walk.
Now batting, number 22, Benny Vogel.
Benny Vogel now for the Monarchs. 1 on, nobody out. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Hunter Boylan, Benny Vogel. Lefty-lefty matchup we've all been waiting for. Not much of a lead there at first. First pitch from Boylan. Swung on and fouled back. Here's the 0-1. Curveball taken. Beautiful pitch there. Kind of froze Vogel. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Swung off the foot of Vogel. Count will remain at 0-2. No errors thus far for the Bucs in the field. It's definitely some good signs of improvement. Things that we really have not seen in the past. They're playing some clean defense today, as the weather might take into account, as it is beautiful today, 90 degrees, sunny. The next pitch was swung on and missed. Be a nice strikeout there for Boylan.
Now batting, number 1, Ivan Barragan.
Ivan will take the plate for the Monarchs. It's 1 on and 1 out. First pitch taken for a strike. A lot of sliders, off-speed pitches from Boylan thus far. Really haven't seen him throw many fastballs, except for that strikeout pitch he just had. Nice slider there under the hands, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Boylan. Swung on to first. Could be 2. Throws for 1 and relay to first is in time. Close play there. I didn't think they got it. But they got it. That's a double play for the Bucs to end this top half of the 6th. Boylan, a clean inning for him as he retires the Monarchs rather easily. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Bucs still chasing 4. Nicholas Montera, excuse me,
Dunga, I think, yeah.
will be hitting for Ethan Dungo as Dungo's afternoon is over. First pitch, and Montera's first at bat almost hits him. And the catcher throws it over the head of the pitcher. Bucs still chasing 4 as it's a 4-0 game here at LA Valley College. Next pitch taken inside, 2-0. Three balls and no strikes on Matera. Wouldn't mind seeing a leadoff walk here. And that's exactly what they get as that pitch almost hits Matera in the face.
Now batting, number
4-pitch walk.
29, Carson Chavez.
And the catcher out of Fordham University, Carson Chavez. Try to get things going here for the Bucs. With one on and nobody out. First pitch to Chavez, taken for a strike. Chavez definitely taking some pitches today that could go either way as he got rung up as a strikeout call on his first at-bat on a pitch that almost hit his knees. The 0-1. Nice knuckle curveball there. Taken 0-2. Chavez quickly in the hole. So strikeout is not what you want here if you are a Bucs fan. One on, 0-2. That off-speed pitch. Great piece of hitting from Chavez as he laces that one out to right field. 0-2 base hit. You love to see it.
Dominic Cervantes.
Dominic Cervantes, the next batter for the Bucs. As they get their first 2 base runners on here in the bottom of the 6th with nobody out. Great piece of hitting from Chavez as he shortened his swing and hit it out to the opposite field. Well, Dominic Cervantes' spot is in the order, but don't know who the hitter is right now. He takes the first pitch for a strike. So we do not see him on the roster. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and fouled back. Beautiful catch there by Story, who's on the on-deck circle.
He was missing from this one that you gave me.
0-2 the count.
Now,
Pitch, a foul tip. Swung on and missed. Caught by the catcher. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That'll be a 3-pitch strikeout. Be the first out of this bottom half of the 6th.
Hudson Story.
Hudson Story will be the next batter for the Bucs.
We need to look at it a little bit more carefully.
First pitch to Story is taken for a ball. 2 on and 1 out here in this bottom half of the 6th. Bucs chasing 4.
because I hadn't taken it.
And that's why I made sure to get you the corrected one.
Next pitch taken outside for ball 2. Two and 0 the count on Hudson Story. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside yet again. 3 straight pitches off the plate. Be 3-0. Swinging 3-0 Story. It's a 3-1 count.
Was that a 3-0 pitch?
Yeah.
Pardon me. Counts 3-1 now.
3-1 the count with 2 on. Here's the next pitch to Story. Lined out to center field. Going back on it is Navarez. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It might score 2. Chavez rounding third. It's going to stay. It'll score 2. It'll score 1. Excuse me. Be a 1-out double for Story.
Now batting number 5, Chase Arand.
Chase Arand will be the next batter. Coming in is for his first at bat of the afternoon.
Are we making all the changes in your book as we went along?
That 1-out double for Story. However, will score 1 as the Bucs are now down 3, 4-1 ball game. Runners still at second and third as Chavez not able to score there. But second and third for Chase Arand. First pitch
Or did you put in Perez?
almost hits him in the helmet.
For Story.
No.
Oh, is that Perez in there?
That's Perez
Okay.
right there.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's. I was confused. Oh, yeah.
Catcher will go out and talk. 1-0 count now to Arand with first base open. Runners at second and third with 1 out here in this bottom half of the 6th. So Bucs chasing 3. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's going to go over the shortstop and get down for a base hit. Chavez will score easily. Going from second to third will be the runner and not scoring. But he will hold at third, but that'll be an RBI single
Now
for
batting
Arand.
number 26, Jaden Reds.
Jaden Rez is going to be the next batter, hoping to keep things going here for the Bucs in the bottom of the 6th. So they're getting some firepower. The bats are coming alive here. They're chasing 2. Tie and run Arand on first base. First pitch to Rez, taken outside. 1-0. a pass ball. Story's going to come in and score. 4-3 ball game now as the Bucs put up a 3 spot thus far in the bottom of the 6th. Runner will also advance to second. Couldn't ask for much more there other than a free run. As the Bucs get that one there for Story to come in and score. 4-3 ball game now. Tying run in scoring position for the Bucs. It's a 2-0 count. That pitch hits him in the foot. Not much. No pad there on the foot. Just had to make sure. So that one definitely is going to sting. That'll be a hit by pitch.
Now batting, number 13, Alexander Olvera.
Olvera will come up now with the leading run on first base. And we will have a little discussion on the mound. Pitch is taken for a ball yet again. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Olvera smacks one out to left field, but caught without a problem. Hernandez didn't even have to move.
Now batting, number 24, Riker Billingsley.
Yeah, it was.
Billingsley will be the next batter here. Trying to tie this game up at 4 as he's got the man in scoring position to do it.
That one?
Big spot here for Billingsley. 2 outs, 2 on. Go ahead run on first, tying run on second. Oh, 1. Runner just takes third easily. My goodness, that was a free out for the Monarchs, but they didn't even communicate saying that the runner breaks for third. That could have been the third out of the inning, but instead there's a pass ball that could score this ball game potentially now. So the runner on first breaks for second, but it doesn't matter. It's hit sharply to first. Stepping on the bag easily is Traby. That'll end the inning, but not before the Bucs score 3. Couple of hits. Love to see it. It's a 4-3 ball game. The Bucs are back.
we head to the top of the 7th inning. John Trainer now in to pitch for the Bucs, and his first
Number 8,
batter
John Naverts.
will be John Naverts, the 10th hitter in the Monarchs lineup. Naverts, 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a single. We'll lead off this inning. Bucs riding a bit of momentum in this inning after a 3-run 6th. Hopefully Trainer can minimize the damage on base and how many runs come across the plate as he throws his first pitch for a strike. As it's been a bit of a tough day for the Ventura pitching staff, with both Ethan Betty and Hunter Boylan struggling with runners on base. As Navarrete fouls one off, puts the count at 0-2. Here comes the pitch, and he strikes him out. John Trainer coming in and leading off
Number 12,
and starting
Doherty.
his game in relief with a strikeout. 1 out for the Bucs. We're now back to the top of the order with the Monarchs. And Shane Doherty up to bat for San Gabriel Valley. He takes a called strike 1, puts the count at 0-1. Doherty, 0 for 3 on the day, 2 strikeouts and a ground out to third. Grounds another one to third. There should be an out as Segura takes care of it. Bit of a low throw, but Rez scoops it up. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 9, Jack Esquera.
That brings up Jack Esquera. Esquera, 1 for 2 on the day with a fly out, a walk, and a single. He also scored. Doesn't swing and takes ball 1. So starts to count ahead, 1-0. Second pitch. Low and outside. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Esquera fouls it off. 2-1. Ground ball to shortstop. Billingsley is there. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for John Trainer. And it is time to stretch. Bucs possibly looking to take the lead here in the bottom of the second. Down 1. Monarchs lead 4-3. We are back here in the bottom of the 7th at LA Valley College. And the Bucs set to have Dylan Nolan Cook pinch hit for set hit to pinch in for Sotelo.
Now batting.
And he
Number 9,
fouls out.
Vasquez.
1 out. And Nomar Vasquez now up to bat. Vasquez 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Takes a called strike 1. Pitch is outside. 1-1 the count. Takes a called strike 2. 1-2 the count. Vasquez sends out one to left field. Base hit. It's a 1-out single for Nomar Vasquez.
Now batting, number 17, Nicholas Matera.
And Nicholas Matera. And now up to bat. Matera walked his last time up. Hoping to move Vasquez around the bases and try to tie this game up. And Rice there to stop a potential wild pitch. Puts the count at 1-0. Ball is down and away. Down in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Vasquez attempts to steal. And he is safe at second. That's a stolen base for Nomar Vasquez. Two the count. On Matera. Actually, it's 3-0, and then now that puts the count at, and that walks him. So, 2 runners on, 1 out.
Now batting, number 29, Carson Chavez.
And Carson Chavez up to bat for the Bucs. Chavez 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking his first time up in the first. Actually 1 for 3. Fouled out to first base, and then scored a run in the 6th. As he takes strike 1. Pitch is inside. 1-1 the count. Swings at the next pitch he sees. 1-2 the count. That one. Ground ball to De Hoyo. Double play to end the inning. Bucs hit no runs. We head to the top of the 8th inning. Monarchs still up 4-3.
Oh, Travi.
Jake Travi will lead things off here for the Monarchs in this top half of the 8th inning. Bucs trying to get a quick 1-2-3 inning, get back to the bats as they're chasing one, down 4-3 on this beautiful afternoon. Here's the first pitch to Travi. It's taken on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count. Quickly down in the hole at 0-2. Pitch was honestly closer than the first pitch. That was called a strike. That one is called a ball. 1-2 the count. On Travi. Slider chopped up the middle. Be a tough play for the shortstop. He'll throw it on across, and he'll get that first out.
Batting, number 19, Matt Rice.
Nice play there by Billingsley. And as Rice will be the next batter for the Monarchs. First pitch to him is taken for a ball. Quickly 2-0. Swung on, popped up over towards second base. Vasquez can't see it. He loses it in the sun. It's going to drop.
Now batting, number 11, Adrian Roman.
Well, they get one on with one out. Adrian Roman does the sign of the cross and steps into the batter's box. First pitch in the dirt. Nice stop there by Chavez, who's back behind the plate in there for Parkinson. Looks like they're switching off every few innings. Looks like Parkinson was really just in there for Boylan to catch him behind the plate. So 1-0. It's in there. Strike one. One's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. 2-1. There's a 2-1. Swung fouled back. The count will even up at 2-2. Pitch is swung on up the middle. Billingsley makes a nice play. Flips to second for 1. Relay to first. In time, another inning-ending double play, excuse me, for the Bucs. That'll close out this top half of the 8th. Score will be 4-3. We'll go to the bottom. Bucs chasing 1. Eddie Perez looking to get things started here for the Bucs in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bucs chasing 1, down 4-3 in this one. First pitch to him is taken for a ball. Two and 0 the count. Swung right through that one. 2-1. Swing and a miss on that one. 2-2. Bucs looking for base runners there. Trying to tie this game up at 4 or take the lead in this bottom half of the 8th. The 2-2. Be a full count. The payoff pitch. Taken for a ball. Good at bat there from Perez. Be a leadoff walk for the Bucs.
Now batting, number 11, Hudson Story.
Hudson Story looking to get the Bucs a good inning here. Trying to keep something alive. There's one on and nobody out for him. The leadoff walk for Perez. Hopefully Story can get him in scoring position. First pitch to Story is taken outside. Tying run on first. Two and 0. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 3 balls and no strikes for Story. In there, 3-1. Story taken all the way, as last at bat was 3-0 as well, when he swung and fouled it back. But he ended up doubling in that at bat. Pitch almost hits him. Be a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting, number 5, Chase Aran.
Chase Aran, the next batter here for the Bucs. He has 2 on and no one out. Might think that he's bunting here and move the runners over in scoring position, but we'll see what he does, as the third base coach will have a conversation with him. Aran singled his last time up. First pitch to him is outside. 1-0 the count. Coach probably said, don't bunt until you see a strike. Back pick second. Throws it almost over Salcedo's head. But Salcedo able to make a nice grab on that. Holds the runner at second. First and second, nobody out for Arand. 1-1. Although it is summer ball, hopefully coach just told Aran to swing away. Pitch is outside, 3-1. Three and 1 the count now, as that pass ball advances both runners. So the go-ahead run now in scoring position with nobody out, as Story is on second base. Tying run on third. So base hit could take the lead here for the Bucs. Still nobody out. Hitters count here at 3 balls and 1 strike for Chase Arand. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, full count now. Nobody out. Payoff pitch to Aran. Swung on and missed. Going to be a strikeout and the first out of this inning.
Now batting, number 26, Jaden Reds.
Jaden Rez come up to the plate. So all he needs to do is make some contact to tie up this baseball game. One out, runners on second and third. Tying run on third base, go ahead on second. Nice stop there by the catcher. As that first pitch was in the dirt. We're 1-0. One 0. Swung right through that one. 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike. In the dirt, getting away from the catcher, but not far enough as the runner holds at third. Pitch gets away all the way to the backstop and scoring without a problem are the Bucs to tie up this ball game at 4-4. Well, it's one way to tie it up. Couldn't ask for much more. Bucs didn't even have to put the baseball on their bats. Couple walks, couple pass balls, and boom, tie ball game. Only one out. Go ahead runner at third base. Here's the pitch. Swung right through. Be 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This Bucs just looking for some contact here to take the lead. Takes that pitch for ball 4. We'll take first. Runners at the corners now.
Now
It's only one out.
13, Alexander Olvera.
Alexander Olvera, the next batter. Looking to make some contact here for the Bucs and knock in Story at third. Never know about the old Little League play where a runner on first takes off, tries to get in a pickoff. Tries to take the lead. We'll see if the Bucs try to do that here, as this is about that opportunity. Shows bunt. Bucs try to get a little squeeze play going. But 0-1 the count. Only 1 the count with 1 out. Go ahead runner on third base. Bucs looking to knock him in. Here's Olvera. Shows bunt again. Throws it down the first base line very nicely. Tries to make a glove toss home and throws it over the catcher's head. My goodness. Travie tried to pick that one up and toss it with his first baseman's glove to the catcher.
Billingsley.
But he pays the price for that play as the Bucs take the lead 5-4. He had plenty of time to transfer the ball into his bare hand and toss it home, but wanted to be on, I guess, Sports Center. Now runners at second and third. With only 1 out. Not only does that error cost a runner, but it also puts 2 more runners in scoring position. As the batter does not just get to first on that, he gets all the way over to second. So second and third, 1 ball, no strikes here with 1 out. Pitch is swung on, hit out to left field. Left fielder catches that on his back foot, so the runner will tag from third. The Bucs will score another run.
Now batting,
It'll be
number
6-4 now.
Dylan Nolan Cook.
Sack fly there for the Bucs. Dylan Nolan Cook will be the next batter. Looking to extend this lead a little more as the Bucs have already put up 3 runs, in this inning. Two outs for Nolan Cook. In the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch in the dirt again, 2-0. Nolan Cook popped out to first base his last time up. Looking to make some good hard contact here for his second at-bat of the afternoon. Here's the 2-0. Swung on into the Bucs dugout. Make the count 2-1. The 2-1. Outside pitch fouled down the right field line again into the Bucs dugout. We'll even the count at 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on second. The Bucs have scored 3 thus far. Could make it 4 if Nolan Cook can come through here. Nonetheless, it's 6-4 Bucs. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. We'll have a full count. A lot of deep counts today. A lot of full counts, 2-2s. A lot of foul balls we've seen. The payoff pitch to Nolan Cook. It's taken for strike 3. A fastball right down the middle. Not sure what Nolan Cook was looking for there. He takes that pitch right down the middle. But nonetheless, the Bucs score 3 runs. They go up 6-4. We'll go to the 9th. We are back
Number 14,
in the top of the 9th inning. John Trainer still in to pitch for the Bucs. And his first batter will be Dominic DeOlio. First pitch is outside. 1-0 the count. Second pitch. Here comes Trainer. That one outside and in the dirt. 2-0 the count. DeLeo. DeLeo takes a called strike one. 2-1 the count. DeLeo 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. So hasn't been very productive behind the plate. So hopefully Trainer can use it. That's going to be a flyout to right. Done.
Now batting, number 29, David Shackelford.
And it's caught for the first out. David Shackelford in. So far, he's just got a walk, and that's all since he pinch hit earlier in the game. Takes ball one. Here comes the delivery from Trainer. That's a called strike. 1-1 the count. Pitch from Trainer is outside. 2-1 the count. Pitch is high. 3-1 the count. And that's ball 4. Monarchs are going to get a run on with 1 out.
Now batting, number 22, Benny Vogel.
And Benny Vogel now up for Monarchs. Vogel 1 for 2 today with a single, walk, and a strikeout. But he's kind of been teasing the Bucs pitching as he gets a single. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And I'll bring Ivan Berrigan up to the plate. And there's going to be a little Ming on the bound. We'll be right back after it's over. Ivan Aragon, now the batter, now that the Ming on the mound is over. 2 runners on, first and second, 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Trainer trying to get out of this jam. Aragon, ground ball to second, and that's a double play, and the Bucs take down the Monarchs 6-4 here at LA Valley College. A great win from the Bucs today, and a solid comeback after a slow start to the game. We thank you for joining us today on air, and we look forward to seeing you back tomorrow when the Bucs welcome the IE Outlaws to LA Valley College for a league matchup First pitch is at 4:30. And along with Peyton Lodge, I'm Crash Collier. Thanks and have a great night, everybody.